Last year, we adhere to the general work guideline of making progress while maintaining stability. We work to maintain stable growth, make structural adjustments, and carry out reform in a holistic way. We ensure that the government's macro policies are stable, micro policies are flexible, and social policies meet people's basic needs. We improved the ways of exercising macro control and adapted measures with both short-term and long-term benefits in mind. We strove to break new ground, improve quality, and make progress while ensuring stability. All of our work got off to a good start. First, we deepened the reform and opening up, invigorated the market, and stimulated internal impetus to growth. In the face of complex international and domestic developments and difficult choices in macro control, we endeavored to resolve deep-seated problems and difficulties, took reform and opening up as the fundamental way to advance development, and gave full rein to both the invisible hand of the market and the visible hand of the government to promote a steady economic growth. Taking government reform as our starting point, we made accelerating the transformation of government functions, streamlining the administration, and delegating more power to lower-level governments the top priority of this government. Reform of state council bodies was carried out in an orderly manner. We abolished and or delegated to lower-level governments 416 items previously subject to the State Council review and approval in batches, revised the list of investment projects requiring government review and approval, and carried forward reform of the business registration system. Local government actively transformed their function and reformed their departments, and greatly reduced the matters requiring their review and approval. The pilot project to replace business tax with value-added tax was expanded, and the 348 administrative fees were either cancelled or exempted, thus reducing the burden on business by more than 150 billion yuan. All this further improved the market improvement and invigorated businesses. The number of newly registered business increased by 27.6% nationwide. Private investment increased to 63% of the country's total investment. Interest rate controls on loans were completely lifted. A trial on implementing the national equities and exchange quotations was carried out nationwide. Unified registration of immovable properties was launched. The reform greatly invigorated the market and stimulated development and social creativity, and boosted our efforts to streamline administration and delegate more power to lower-level governments. We deepened reform endeavors. The China-Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone was established, and the management model of pre-establishment national treatment with a negative list was introduced. The vision of establishing a Silk Road economic belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road was put forward. The China-ASEAN Free Trade Zone was upgraded. Free trade agreements were respectively signed with Switzerland and Iceland. We implemented a policy to keep increases in foreign trade stable and improved customs, inspection, quarantine, and other supervision and control services. Major trade disputes over anti-dumping and the countervailing duties on Chinese products, such as photovoltaic, solar products, were successfully resolved. China's outbound investments increased significantly.